This channel exists because of the support of my Patreon subscribers. It's like they're keeping their favorite old dog alive to enjoy time with them for just a little while longer. You don't want dogs to die, do you? Patreon.com/DosaBuckley. This is Social Media Meltdown, a feature where we look at a news story that's trending online and the internet's reaction to that story. Dull as dishwater, right? No one has ever overreacted to anything on the internet. Tonight's top story: the Recording Industry Association of America announced that the 21 Pilots song Heathens is the 82nd single in the organization's history to receive a Diamond certification. Diamond certifications are given to songs that have reached 10 million in sales or streaming equivalent. Insider.com marked the occasion by listing all 82 singles to receive the coveted title, with songs such as Elton John's Candle in the Wind, Justin Bieber's Baby, Katy Perry's Firework, and Pink Fong's Baby Shark. In other news, people who either can't read or don't read are very unhappy with this list. Many people seem to believe that this was meant to be someone's best songs of all time list, and are taking it personally that their favorite songs aren't on there. Most of these don't even have recognizable artists, let alone the song itself. And very odd that pretty much all of them hit Diamond within the last 7 years, whatever Diamond means. Whatever Diamond means. The answer is in the first words in the article, and then expanded upon in the first entry. The RIAA gives Diamond certifications to songs that have gone platinum 10 times. And if a song has moved at least 10 million equivalent units by combining sales and streaming numbers, and if an artist or label requests certification. So, a song has to have sold 10 million copies, or the equivalent in streams, which they say is 150 streams equals one purchase. So, that would be 1.5 billion streams to reach 10 million equivalent purchases. And then, the other important part. The labels or artists have to request certification. There's a form to fill out, they have to provide the sales documentation, so when you put all that together, the normal response would be to just go, oh, that's kind of bullshit, alright, well, I'll just move on with my day then. Or, you could be upset about it. No Beatles, Michael Jackson, Prince, Elvis, this list sucks. I'm sorry, but the 60s to 90s have way better music than this shit, and I'm born in the 80s. Why are these all just current crap hits? There are less than 10 songs on this list that are actually good songs. All the great music was made between the 50s and the 90s. Only 3 or 4 songs produced before this century? No Zeppelin, no Beatles, no Pink Floyd? Sorry, but whatever the rules are for being a Diamond song are wrong. There are some good songs here, but in no way is this a complete list of great songs. You are correct. This is not a list of great songs. It's a list of individual songs that have sold the most copies or have been streamed the most. Like, Elton John's Candle in the Wind is on there because, after Princess Di's death, he re-released that song as a single on a CD by itself in memory to her, and it racked up a fuckload of sales. Every song on this list, there's zero judgment being made about its quality. This is simply numbers and vanity. It got streamed a lot or sold a lot, and then someone said, we want to be recognized for that. No one is saying Pitbull and Kesha's Timber is one of the 82 best songs of all time, better than every Led Zeppelin, Beatles, or Pink Floyd song, or that Bruno Mars, who has 5 Diamond certified songs, is the best musician of all time. His songs just got listened to more than other people's, and he, or someone at the label, really likes paperwork. I'm sure it's someone at the label, but I just really think it's funny picturing Bruno Mars at home filling out RIAA forms going, oh golly gee, I wonder when I get my plaque in the mail. Horseshit! If they sold or streamed 10 million of the song. Michael Jackson Thriller album sold over 70 million copies. Not including any streams of the song easily makes it more than 7 times on this list. And that's for the whole album, not just one song. So each song on the album should be in this list. Actually, they have a separate list for albums. But knowing that would require 2 seconds of Googling. Thriller, released back when people actually went to the store and purchased full albums with money, has gone 34 times platinum according to the RIAA, and is the second highest selling album of all time in the USA, beat only by the Eagles' Greatest Hits album. In fact, if you look at albums, that's where everyone going, "Why no good music, old music is the best music, new music is bad," would find their vindication. AC/DC's Back in Black, Pink Floyd's The Wall, Zeppelin's 4, the Beatles' White Album, Fleetwood Mac's Rumors, all multi-times platinum, all up there with Hootie and the Blowfish's Cracked Rear View. That was the best-selling studio album released in the 90s. The 90s were a weird time. But are you okay now? People who go, "Oh, I can't believe something I don't like is on a list and something I do like isn't. I'm so upset I have to tell everyone how my taste in music is superior to others. The fact the kind of music I like would never make this list makes me like my music even more. Hashtag long live metal." Yeah, the music I listen to is better because no one listens to it. This shit's gotta go, metal fans, and I say that as a metal fan. Because these are the same people who, when their favorite band does get popular for a moment, even within the community, they start calling them sellouts, even though they just finally made it. And they like the idea that all of their favorite artists never make the kind of money that popular artists do. That's really weird and kind of selfish. I don't want you to be successful. I just want you to be for me only. Someone ought to redefine what qualifies as diamond status, considering the ease and immediacy of music consumption these days. It's not a bad point, but here's the thing. It's currently a level playing field. The Beatles are on Spotify. So is Led Zeppelin, Michael Jackson, and whoops, they all have fewer monthly listeners than Harry Styles. In fact, all three combined just barely have more listeners than Harry Styles. But remember when they sold physical singles? The Beatles absolutely sold plenty of 45s back in the day. One song on each side. So, why don't those count? Well, maybe they do, and they still didn't reach 10 million. The Beatles' Hey Jude, for example, reportedly sold 4 million copies. Just 6 million shy of a diamond certification. But consider this. The population of the USA in 1965 was 194 million. Now it's 330 million. There were simply a lot fewer consumers back then. And again, some of this might just be because no one wants to fucking bother to fill out paperwork. So I don't know what redefining it would do, besides I guess mean no one gets it? Would that be better? That if your favorite artist can't get a meaningless certification that only upsets a bunch of goobers on the internet who are like, "I wish I was born in the 1950s so I could have grown up with good music," then no one should get it? This list just makes me glad I'll probably only live another 35 years. Imagine being happy you'll die so that you don't have to find out songs you don't like are popular. Ugh, Cardi B and Taylor Swift got listened to more than what I like. Glad I'll be dead someday so I don't have to see even worse artists become even more popular. This video is not brought to you by BetterHelp, but maybe it should be. And so, as always, we conclude the madness with a reminder that there is some sanity and some semi-literate people left in the world. All diamond certified means that the song sold or was streamed over a certain threshold, from what I read. This list just seems to be doing just that, listing them. I don't believe it was meant to be a best songs of all time list. No, they made a list of songs and they didn't put the Beatles or Led Zeppelin on it, but they put Justin Bieber and Drake on it. I don't care about context at all, and I need everyone to know that I have better music taste than 15-year-olds who stream music on Spotify. It's the only thing that's interesting about me. This is Social Media Meltdown, where you can try and contain the contamination, but why bother when it's already a wasteland?